Good morning, everyone. Well, I went through that graphic 45 stuff yesterday, and so now I'm going to work with graphic 45 paper. And it kind of hurts me to use the back of this, but I have to tell you, and this is kind of what I do when, I don't know, I guess maybe everything. It's like I'll take a piece of paper and, you know, lay this on here, you know, my pictures, and then, oops, these are the pictures I'm going to be scrapbooking. We are painting Brenna's table that I had purchased for her at Ikea, and her dad painted it with white chalk paint. And then I drew on it, and then my daughter painted in the lines. And so here's a close-up, and then here's my daughter. She's painting her name on, Brenda's name on there. And so I took this, and I was just trying it on the different papers to see what I liked the best. And I tried it on every single paper. Oh, I'm going to show you this one next, because it's like I have two of these. Or three of these actually, and this is, you know, it's just green on both sides, so I'm thinking, okay, you know, that would be nice if I use that. But I tried it on this peach, and it's like, okay, yeah, that looks nice. I tried it on this green, it's like, yeah, that looks nice. But when I put it on this one, I don't know, something about it, it just seems like that's where you'd find the fairies in the forest. I don't know. It's like I tried every single one, and no matter what I tried, this is the one I like the best. Even though you'd think that this would be the same. It's just not. So this is the one that's it. You're it, you're it. And so I am going to, oh, now I've got my stickers over here. So, oh, I had bought Brenna this interactive fairy book. I don't remember the name of it right now, but it was just adorable. And then her mom actually, I think she bought two sequels. So I am going to, I kind of want to make sure it's the right side up, even though it probably doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to take the border from the sticker sheet. It's funny how you go through your papers and it's like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and scrapbook those fairy pictures now. Okay, so I'm going to use the border at the top. I'm going to drop it down just a little bit. And I better get my invisible ruler down here to make sure it's straight. Oh, I was going to say it is, but it wasn't even on the... Oh, it's because I'm on that chipboard. I was going to say, why does it not feel like it's on there? Okay, and it's... Okay, it is very close. I should have just went ahead and put this on before I was going to. Okay, let me try that again, see if that looks like the spot. Okay, I think that it's got to be pretty close. Next time I will just do it ahead. Okay, and now does it look straight? No, it does not. Okay, I'm going to pause it. Okay, I've got that on at the top, and then at the bottom I have the other border that's in the on the sticker page. And I think that's adorable, especially since, you know, it's like I'm gonna be kind of almost covering the whole thing. So it's like I wanted to have details on both ends. Okay, and I was scrapbooking with my friend today, and guess where my tape is? Okay, I had my taper in my art room. Okay, so I've already taped those down, and I'm going to use this postcard. I pulled these in a little bit, and they're supposed to be the same, but they don't look like they are, but I'm just gonna leave them. And where's my other picture? Okay, so this is my daughter painting Brenda's name on it, and then when they got Tegan, and they had Tegan, then she actually added Tegan's name to the back of the other chair. And I'm gonna overlap these things. I want this kind of here someplace, and then I'm gonna put this postcard on because it's just, I just want to use it. And I've got a close-up of one of the chair legs with the little fairy on it. So I'm gonna put that here, kind of where they kind of meet, but I'm gonna let the card overlap, and so that you can see the card, see more fairies, because I'm gonna add more fairies here in a minute. And again, I'm just gonna butt these up next to each other. This one's overlapping because I want the book to show. Okay, so I'm gonna put my daughter's picture over here. And then I'll let that come down just a little bit. I just want to make sure that the card's showing, the legs showing with the little fairy on it. And I'm gonna let that come up a little bit. Maybe I'll take that to here so I don't have any of that trap space. Maybe just a little bit more of a tilt. Because I do love all the little postage stamps and everything. Okay. Oh, I didn't even put tape on there. I thought, why is it not sticking? Details, details. Okay, and I'm just gonna pull it down so you can kind of see the postage good, because I just think that's so cute. And then, now these things here, when you pull them off, the little edge, they punch off, and so there's always that little knob. This is my favorite file. It's called Beauty Secrets. I can't make out what any of the other words are on here, but it's really rough on one side and pretty soft on the other side. And this is actually the side I use mostly for my nails, but it's also the one I want to go to when I have to do the filing, and I'm gonna try not to do it over the pictures. And the one was quite bad, but okay. So it looks pretty good now. Okay, and I am going to stick this down here, and I've also got 2 of the postage stamps, and I am going to cut them with my Fiskars Decal scissors. This is the one where it's not like a postage stamp scissor, but I always think it kind of looks like it, so this is the one I always use for it. Always. Like as in always. And And yes, English is my first language. I'm just not very good at it. And I cut out some of these fairies too that I'll be putting around the layout. So I've got them cut out, and I'm just going to overlap them right here, right on my daughter's hair. And I'm going to, let's see, I think I'll stick it right there. This fairy I'm going to have on the page, so I don't care that she's covered up, because I want all the fairies to show, but I have her on there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, and then I have the little chipboard piece, and I've already put some. It was actually, I got it on something that I purchased, and it was just so pretty I saved it, and it's got like gold on one side, and otherwise it's just like a transparent, I don't know what they call it, organdy, maybe. And I think I will have to put a little bit of glue under here, but I'll do that later. And then I'm gonna put the word laugh on top of that, because I'm gonna bring blue around the page too. So I've just got laugh right there. And then over here I'm going to use Dreamer. Now we already have the little fairies here, but I'm also going to put Dreamer because when we were doing this, Brenda was sleeping and dreaming. Okay, let me see if I can kind of have it straight over this. And I'll let it just kind of come over the picture a little bit, because I want that straight. And then I have one of the little chipboard pieces. Oh, and I did not file this one. Let's see here. It's so funny, you know, it's like you get certain things that are your favorite, and it's like sometimes, like, if I can't find one, it's like, I can't find my regular fingernail file, so I'm gonna just have to use the one from my scrapbook room. Okay, so I've got one of the little chipboard circles from the chipboard sheet. And so I'm just gonna put that here, because when I put one up here, I'll put it down here. When I put chipboard around, I try to have it in 3 places because I just like the dimension. So, and then I have Smitten, and it's got a little fairy riding on a bluebird. And I did do this one, but now that I have on the extra magnifying glasses, it looks like I need more. I didn't know I needed them for every scrapbooking. I thought I just needed it so I could look up at my screen. Okay, so again, I'm going to use the ribbon, and I'm just doing just a single knot, because I don't think it's going to go anyplace once I tape it down and then glue it down afterwards. I just like the looks of it. I thought this was real cute. The ribbon's so pretty all by itself, so I thought it would be a pretty one. It looked like ribbon that you'd have here in Fairyland. Oh, yesterday's video went so long. It took me, like, how long did I think? Like 12 hours, I think, to load that thing. That is craziness. Okay, so right up here, I'm gonna put Smitten. Oh, and I'm gonna put the title up here too. So I think I'll do that first, and I'm just gonna call it A Fairy Tale. And I think I can probably put this down without even using a ruler, but I'm gonna pause it so you guys don't have to watch it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have that on there, and it fit just right there above my picture. Okay, and then I'm going to put on this other tag, and I don't want it covering up her dad with the tails of the, so I'm gonna cut that just a little bit more. And when I was cutting these, I decided I would cut it so the gold ended up at the point. You know, I'm cutting it at an angle, and I don't know if it's something that seemed important, but I thought it seemed important for that. Okay, and I'm gonna bring it down onto the picture a little bit and kind of underneath the stitching of that border I put there. And I'll lift it up and show you that. So it's kind of just right underneath that border. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you this, but it's like, it's just so pretty. A little detail. Okay. So, and I'll put, you know, actually I might put a dimensional right underneath there so it kind of pops up a little, because I like that. Okay, now I've got my little fairies, and I'm going to scatter them around so they look like they're there in the picture. Like they're just, you know, maybe telling us, yeah, that's a good job painting, ladies. I mean, everybody, parents and grandparents. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one, and I don't know, he's looking like at the camera. I kind of want to put her there because it maybe look like, I think here she kind of looks like maybe he's looking at her. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I'd just put her here in the middle of the table, and I think I'll still just put her in the middle of the table. And this will go in Brenna's book, even though she's not in the picture, because, you know, we're doing this for her. And just a minute, I can't hold on to this little fairy and glue at the same time. Okay, let me put a little more on her. I don't think she'll have a problem sticking once I stick her on the photo. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick her right on the table, and she's gonna kind of be staying like in my hair. Okay, and then I've got this fairy. I'm gonna put her down on actually the book, but just kind of on the edge, because like I said, I still want them to see the book there, because that's what I was looking at to draw the pictures. The book is just so adorable, and it's so neat that it's got all the interactive things, like here's a little book and there's things that come out, and just adorable. And then I'm gonna stick one up in here on top of, so it's kind of like she's kind of like on the edge of the table, like maybe hanging on to the edge, because she's got a flower in her hand, and it looks like her hands are right there, or it looks like she's holding on to the very edge of the table, hanging off the little apron part of the table. But she's got the flower in her hand right there. Okay, And where are my dimensionals? Let's see, I kind of picked up, which is a big mistake, you know. I got these bigger dimensionals, I don't like those. I have this little roll. I don't know if that's any smaller than this. Oh yeah, just a little bit. Okay. So I am going to just stick a little bit underneath this because I like it to pop up a little bit. And now I'm going to actually even just kind of bend it a little. And I'll do the same on this side. Okay. Okay, like that, and then I'll glue the rest of it down. And I'm gonna use these little enamel dots, and they kind of look like water droplets, so I thought that would be perfect. I just haven't decided if I want to use kind of that orangey color or the very peachy color. I think I'm gonna use that peachy color. Okay, so I've already got 3 things here, so I'm just going to use 2 enamel dots over here. Oh, maybe I'll put 2 down here and put 1 at the top, or maybe 2 over here too. Let me see what it looks like it needs. I think I will put 1 more there. So now I have, what, 7 things? Okay, and then up here by Smitten. I want to put it right on the pictures or over here on the end, which will still be on the pictures. I think I'll put it there. And I think I'll put 1 little one just up on this green area. Except for I want it a little closer to the ribbon. Oh, and I can't get that ribbon off me. Okay, I think that's it. So it was fun to get to play with this collection again. I love it. So we'll see what I'm doing. Oh, actually, tomorrow I am going to do, what's it called? Scylla has suggested that we do themes on the 13th. And I love that idea because it's like everything that I do that's a little bit different, it just gives me different ideas. Like, you know, the tool time. So I will be doing a theme tomorrow. So it's going to be birthday. So I will see you then. Have a wonderful day. I will have close-ups at the end. Bye-bye.